Everyone has something to say, a story to tell. We make it easy to share yours. So let's talk.
Regardless of your podcast setup, hit record. And from there, whether your podcast reaches 10 people or 10 million, we can help you get heard wherever listeners are.
And who knows, maybe even quit your day job.
But no matter who hears you, it's about connecting and sharing something from your perspective.
It's about having a voice and using it without anything standing in your way. Say it all with Anchor.
You're now listening to the 1130 podcast. Enjoy the show.
Here we go, making Billy
Yo, what it do, everybody? It's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. Y'all already know what it is, man. Welcome back, you guys, to the 1130 podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling. What's goody? How everybody doing out there? Wherever you at and wherever you're joining me at, whether it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, thank you for tuning in. This is going to be another great episode, as it is each and every week here on Talk Pro Wrestling. As you can see, I got my guys, the commission in the building. It's going to be a fun episode. My guy Blackhart from the Off the Top Ropes podcast. My guy Warren Marlowe, the host of Buzzing with Marlowe. Yes, they're here on Talk Pro Wrestling this week. We're going to do some commission talk about all wrestling, everything here this week on the podcast. Before we get to that, shout out my guest who was on last week, Tyree Taylor. Appreciate you stopping past on the show, my guy. For real.
What up,
really
team?
Amazing one. Really amazing one. Yes. But for real, wherever you're listening to me at, once again, Spotify podcast, and even on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to follow the 1130 podcast on all social media platforms. But you guys, let's get into the show. We ain't gonna waste no more time. I got my guys here, Blackhart and Warren Marlowe. How you guys doing, man? What's goody?
What up?
Yeah, everything's everything, man. What up to the fans? What up to everyone in the audience? Shout out to y'all. I just been gearing up, trying to get this season 5 up and ready for tomorrow. We go live tomorrow, 11 p.m. right after AEW Rampage. So if you got the time, man, hang out for the after dark hours, man, because it's gonna get a little blue tomorrow. But we got
I like that one.
We got we got the gang coming back together. Then we got the new addition to the podcast, Race to Great, who also runs her own show, the Race to Great show as well. So check out her podcast as well, to the route. Also, check out Big Mike's Straight Talk podcast, where he talks about professional sports as well. So Big Mike, I know that you got a fine message for me, but yeah, man, when it comes to Royal Rumble, man, you're not gonna get this belt. That's right. You know, I said that's right. And back of me, you're never gonna get it. You're never gonna get it. You're never gonna even go touch it again. And that fraudulent belt, that fraudulent Wing Eagle WWF belt from back in the day in '98, that's not my belt. That motherfucker back there is my belt. But that's what we gotta say for that one. So shout out to everyone that's in the building with us today.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up.
You're the only one that hates that belt. You're the only one that doesn't like that belt.
That is not my OTTR belt. My joint is right there. That's what I represent.
Yep.
Not some company-made replica bullshit-ass belt. I'd rather get a piece of shit kitty one for $20, put on my own leathers, and that's my belt.
You got to get your own belt.
You got to buy one of them toy spinner ones.
Get your own belt.
Yeah,
buy that toy spinner one, you know.
You got to get your own belt, because a
You
lot of people
was
do
never
that.
one of those kids that probably had those spinning belts, did you?
I do have one, actually.
See, guilty as charged already.
Guilty.
I have a 9-year-old, you know.
Guilty.
You're guilty, Warren. You're guilty. What's going on with you, Warren, man? What's new? What's new with you?
What's up, fam? What's up? Hey, man, nothing really much new. I don't have a title belt on me right now, hey, all good, man. I'm excited. Have some good talk with wrestling. We got an episode with my guest tomorrow, Nicola Mercer. She lives in the UK, so guys, it was 8 hours ahead to record this, so that was crazy, but it was a great chat. She used to work for Nike for 20 years, and basically now is taking the next step to be a life coach, personal trainer. So we basically were just talking about just what stuff she's encountered to learn that stuff. But yeah, man, check it out. Buzzing with Marlowe at 5 p.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, that's what's
Eastern
up.
time. I gotta make sure I say that Eastern time.
Yeah, ours is Eastern time too, for 11 p.m. Eastern time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we all East Coast over here, everyone, man. My guy Blackhart, he's in Boston, and we got Jacksonville. We're gonna get into some football later on. I know my man.
Shout out to my Boston Bruins, by the way.
I know Warren Marlowe had been excited after that last football season. They was just running all over the place on the courts. We're gonna get into that a little bit later on.
You was fit. No.
Let me have my moment. You shut up.
And you another replica team's shirt like you did the previous week, this week. So you cleaned up your act today.
Yeah, you sure did.
I actually washed both shirts today, okay? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Now you know how that feels.
I'm cold as hell in my house right now, so you know the hoodie's coming on today.
Oh, so sunshine when he's not there. I mean the sun, that is.
Okay, you guys, man, we're gonna get into some wrestling, man. Last week, the ending of last week, we was chatting up wrestling, but one big news that came out of last week, it was Mickie James, the knockout women's champion, is going to be in the 2022 Royal Rumble. And last Saturday, we seen Mickie James defend her knockouts championship. I don't know if you guys checked it out, Hard to Kill, and which was an awesome matchup for real. The main event, the show. But yeah, she is going to be in the Royal Rumble as Knockouts Women's Champion. We heard Pat McAfee, mention it on SmackDown. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on this tremendous news and the forbidden door being slightly open with WWE.
It's not going to be slightly open, but Warren, go ahead. I know that you got some baby words to say because I'm actually rip this shit to
shreds. He said baby words. Oh my god. You just gonna shoot it down or something. Heck no, man. I just give it a good visual perspective. You just go, oh, it's trash. Screw it. The only thing I have a problem with, you don't announce the whole roster for the Royal Rumble. That was my biggest thing. The best thing about Royal Rumbles are it's not easily predicted. This obviously now you figured it out. Mickie James being in the mix, that's just like, wow. But this is like that moment like when Big E won the title. It was good, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, monumental because we already were told something. So, I mean, I think they were looking to find a big effect with Mickie James coming into the Rumble and then obviously Lita being the last entrant and stuff like that. So they're looking at trying to bring that rating up because, the Royal Rumble is like second to WrestleMania, honestly. That's the big pay-per-view. So, I don't know. I'm excited. I mean, it's good to always see Mickie James back. And TNA did a hell of a job. My bad. Impact did a hell of a job for Hard to Kill.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Still not a fan of Moose.
Fuck you. Jesus. Okay, fine. Since Moose was
some of the bumps that he does, man.
Moose was a former ex-Patriots player, so you better correct yourself.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you better
then I'm fully Roman since he was on the Jaguars practice squad. Okay, keep it up.
Well, he was on the practice squad for you. Well, meanwhile, he actually played real games for us.
Come on, don't hate on Moose, man.
Team down there between my team up here.
Don't hate on Moose. Moose got it going on, bro.
He said actually.
All right, Blackhart, man, what's your thoughts on it? You say you're going to turn it to shreds, man.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to completely bash this thing down. Shut up. Anyway, shout out to Mickie James because she's actually transcended a lot of the reason why we're watching Impact Wrestling because the women's division is super stacked and super fucking awesome. And people might want to argue with this, but they're way better. They have a way better stacked roster over the Impact than what they do in WWE. Sorry. Anyway, so some people that might want to fight me, y'all, off the top roast podcast at gmail.com. You can send me all your hate mail there. Anyway, when it comes to this, the main problem with this is because the fact that what WWE just did for nearly a whole year and a half, they've been releasing people left and fucking right. They released 82 wrestlers, right? And out of them 82 wrestlers, I give or take maybe like a pretty good 33% of the releases were females as well. Now, if you would have just kept some of them at least, you could have filled in a little bit more of those gaps. Now you're short-handed, and now the rumor has it that you don't want to have, or you don't want to use too many NXT stars to fill in them to fill in the slots. Why you need to go to outside help for? This is why you have your own developmental system, folks. This is bullshit right here. This is the reason it happened, and then we're gonna get into a little bit, a little bit longer, but because of one certain company is suing another company for antitrust issues, that becomes another situation too. Or why are you seeing some of these things start happening in WWE? Oh, I know why. They're covering their tracks. They ain't stupid. They know what the hell that they've been doing. They want to act dumb, but they really know what the fuck that they're doing. So to have Moose coming out and saying he wants to face Roman, good luck with that, folks. You already know. Same thing what happened in WCW back in 2001. What happened? When that company got folded and it was acquired by WWE, whatever crappy superstars that was there, including DDP, including Booker T, they all got squashed. All of them got squashed. All of them. And that thing even ceased to fucking exist even to this day, besides thinking about good memories. What we thinking that we're going to see Impact having a working relationship with WWE, knowing how the whole landscape is over there? Are you
the old school alliance?
Bullshit.
The alliance is what it sounds like.
No, ain't no fucking alliance. One is actually a wrestling company. The other one is sports entertainment that lets the independent contractors only do certain things, not everything. Last time I checked, Warren, you are an independent wrestler, right? So that means you can get to choose whatever the fuck that you want to go and work and who and what. And what your pay rate is. Over there in the bigger company, nope. This is your pay, this is your salary, and this is your gimmick. Go. You are a corporate machine compared to what I look at Impact. Impact makes you believe that it really is a wrestling promotion. Key word is wrestling. But you know, certain people want to have this argument about this, but let me just differentiate between the two so people don't want to crawl down my throat about this. Sports entertainment is something that I'm going to fill the entertainment into whatever the fuck that they put on my screen, whether it's goofy, whether it's serious, or whether it's just overall bollocks. Sorry, I've been using that word lately. Wrestling, the wrestling that we know, that we love, that we appreciate, you can tell the story in the ring, on the mic, but majority of all your actions is done in the ring. And you don't really get no backstage glimpse like that. I bet you the independent scene would never expose their backstage antics like that. No, never. Why? It's a written, it's an unwritten rule that we all need to start remembering. There's a reason why Vince McMahon lets you go behind the curtain and look into the personal life, or just looking at the confrontation between A and B. You don't get that anywhere the fuck else. So, you know, I'm gonna give it a little paddle, but I'm not expecting no big thing out of this. Yeah, I'm not expecting Scott D'Amore to be that naive to really say, okay, can I really trust Vince? If he, so if his answer is yes, you're gonna be hurting your locker room, because what if some of them go over there and then they like it over there? They'd be like, you know what, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, you're right. But just for fun thought though, and for some competition. Yeah, it's not gonna last long. With the whole Impact and WWE relationship that they got going on. That may have be that's coming along or whatever. But you don't think it's possible that it could be a little bit interesting? Besides Mickie James coming over?
Something new.
Yeah, just something new. I mean, yeah, we all seen it before. We already seen it in 2001.
Because the reason why I'm looking at this right now, you look at it from another perspective. They do go over there, but they lose. They've been even getting that one elimination. Well, maybe there's going to be a couple of them that might actually get a couple of eliminations to try and make a statement. But no, I can't, because that's me looking at WCW, TNA. You guys are just afterthoughts. We are the big leagues. You guys are the small leagues. That you need our help, but we need your help because we're about to be in court with someone that you guys mess with. So we're gonna need you in our back pocket. That's all that there really is to it.
Okay. Hey.
I think something is I think they're planning something for Mania for this around, just to kind of change it up. So how we said, you remember how we talked about the New Japan thing a while back, and we were talking about they were it was a possibility they were partnering with WWE on something or with that or something when we talked about the first roster releases and stuff like that. I think this is actually what they were meaning for it, and I feel like they had to clean out the roster a little bit just to I guess, get salary cap backs. I don't know. I mean, I like the idea because, like how me and you said it, Dre, it's something new, it's something different, and honestly, one of the best the storytelling thing that happened in 2000 and what was it, 2001? The Alliance versus WWE. Like, regardless of what we feel of it now, but that story was
the second brand to team up with Impact.
Huh?
So who would be the second promotion to team up with Impact to go against WWE?
I mean, we got New Japan. I mean, there's guys that still do stuff over there for Impact and stuff like that. I mean,
you know how Vince McMahon feels about Asians, but keep going.
It's something.
That's the reason why I'm saying that this whole thing is stupid.
I know why you're shooting it down. I know what you're shooting it down for. You just gotta give it. You gotta give it a perspective because, like,
I am
honestly,
giving it a fucking perspective. And then you want to know what the fucking perspective is? Look at the guy who's running the goddamn show and the guy that's right next to him. It's not Triple H anymore. It's Nick. It's Nick fucking Khan.
Honestly, I think Triple H is probably gonna make an event. I think he's gonna make an entrance or some shit, and I think this is gonna actually be a storyline based with something with him because they're all sitting there. I mean, everybody can see the normal posts and stuff they're talking about Triple H. I think that's actually going to be a story pretty soon where Triple H and it's going to be honestly. All right, here we go. We're talking about this now with WrestleMania coming up with everything like this. I think this is the build up. Maybe it's probably going to be a Triple H versus Vince McMahon type thing. Maybe they're going to do something with that. I don't know. That's a good little idea.
Do you not see my face right now? I can't even take this blasphemy bullshit from you.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you just got to think of it.
Can't even. Yo, listen. He's not going to waste his last match ever.
Not wrestle. I'm talking like Team Triple H, Team Vince. Something like that. I mean, what else is there really else to do? Like, so you got to think of a storyline base.
Series type match for WrestleMania?
Huh?
So you want a Survivor Series type match at WrestleMania?
I mean, would it hurt? I mean, would it really hurt? Would it hurt the story? If the story is told right, if the story's told right, why not?
And if I understand what Warren says, I don't think it would be necessarily like a Survivor Series matchup. It just would be one finish. You know,
I think it'd be a Mania look.
Finish, something like that. But
would you not like to watch a match like that if it was done right? If the story was wrote, they did a good story built up to this match. I'm telling you, it could be a good draw. But it also especially at a WrestleMania.
In it. But it's also depending on the other 10 superstars in that ring that's going to tell.
If Moose is saying Roman Reigns' name clearly publicly, there might be something that Impact is bringing their guys in there.
Who is a Moose? Who the fuck would name their ring name Moose? And so automatically he's not gonna take that man serious. Like, get the fuck out of here! Like, who are you? Kenny.
I'll tell you right now, if Vince takes some of these Impact guys, they're gonna let them have their name.
Yo, Roman. Yeah, man, he'll run you for you. Yeah, man. Omega will run laps all around you. Because why? You only work for one fucking promotion. You're not like him. You're not a fucking journeyman that been going from the ground up and went overseas to wrestle for numerous of fucking years and got your talent over there and then came back to the States. No, come on. No,
I mean, he did.
I even had this.
He did a little bit of indies.
I even had this argument with Mark just the other day about the whole best overall person between Roman and Kenny because the whole PWI award shit like that just came out, and I'm like, if we really want to go from a ring on ring perspective, it's Kenny all the day. But you talk about sports entertainment, the one that I would be like, okay, I have to go and watch this guy because of sports entertainment reason, or
it was Roman. Yeah,
it's entertaining, or as one way, then that's Roman. So but I believe in my own belief as my own wrestling fan, I'm all about my action first before the storyline. So if you can't tell your story in the ring, I'm not gonna be a fan of your work. Because that's what's going to drive me to keep going.
I agree with that. I agree with you. I agree with you on that. That's why I'm like...
Other people will look at the gimmick and be like, okay, the gimmick got me over now. The match is just something else.
I mean, it's two ways.
What makes a character. The match is what makes a character, right?
No. Now, I agree with you on that. So, promos, everything, like, all that builds into a match.
Right.
Those are what captivates me into that.
Solidify you to being as you are this person. Boom, 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 and you got your ass.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I agree with you on that.
That was my way first, and then the gimmick was afterwards and shit like that. That's all. Like, okay,
that's how I look at a character. Yeah,
because my thought process was look at the guy that's in the ring. Now, say like this. Say we watching here and we watching a squash match, right? Some big dude, brawling, 6'9",
right.
400-pound built guy, right? You're gonna be like, okay, who's this guy? Then you're gonna want to hear him try to talk or hear him do something in the back to be like, okay, oh, that's adding more intrigue to the story. First, second, and then whenever that he talks afterwards, that he sell his whole thing as the full package deal. You see my work over here. You see what the hell I do backstage. Now here, now listen to how the fuck I talk.
Okay.
For a second, third step. But other people got other ways. But I'm saying to y'all fans that keep want to at me and quiz me, all type of shit. This is the reason why this is the reason why I talk the way that I fucking talk. And this is why sometimes y'all be mad. Sorry.
It's all love, bro. It's all love.
It's all love, man. And look
and not towards you.
That's why. But what you say about promos and stuff, that's how I feel about Adam Page. I feel like his promos is what kills his character, in my opinion. And I agree with you. Like, it's based off of every little thing that builds that character. And yes, the match, the ring work, all that builds a character. That's what your character should be based off of. So say, like, if you come out as a supernatural athlete, you should be doing finesse things nonstop, back and forth. You should literally be constantly moving, never give up attitude type scenario. And then you've got the brawler. You literally are just fighting until you can't give your last breath. Like, these are the littlest things that so many characters you don't see in wrestling anymore. And that's why it's so hard to actually watch match after match after match, because it's like, come on, dude. Like, we just saw this match on the opening. Do something different. If you're seeing somebody do 2 arm drags in a match and the fans are not getting over in it, guess what? Stop doing the damn arm drags. Like, these are the things that I had to be told in the indies. When you watch a match in the back, you look at it and go, okay, they just popped for a drop kick. So guess what? What's the move that you're going to look at wanting to get in the match? A drop kick. That's going to help the crowd pop up. You just got to have to maybe jump a little bit higher and connect a little bit just to make it your own type thing. Like, these are things that characters fail at so much. And when we were talking about with Roman and Kenny Omega, hands down, is probably the greatest wrestler right now. Honestly. Right now, nobody can really hold a T to Kenny Omega's athletic ability. Now, booking-wise, how he's been on AEW with the Bucks and stuff like that, I feel like that's what kind of deteriorated him. And because, I mean, Roman was just a fucking different animal when he turned heel. You talked about Roman regularly, regardless how bad SmackDown was or regardless how bad Raw was.
The only reason why people watch SmackDown is to watch him in that storyline.
It's Roman. It's Roman.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right now, one of the best Roman storylines, I got to say it, was when he faced Jey Uso.
Yeah.
If Jimmy wouldn't have had his DUI, I really think there would have been more of a brother versus brother match, and we had got a little bit more out of that. But they were like, "Look, man, you fucked up. This is what you're getting." Like that story, you're playing puppet now because the Roman's telling us we can't fuck his storyline up, so you're here. But you're lucky. You're lucky because I guarantee you that would have probably been a lot worse if he wasn't in a big time storyline, something like that.
But because they family too, so obviously
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
look at the whole chain too. They're like, well, we can't do this because we are going to need him back, or otherwise he is going to be forgotten.
Yeah.
So we got to just shorten this shit out. Yo, go home for 30 days, don't do shit, come back next month.
Clean it up.
As the story goes, we send him off to do some other shit. Maybe they bring him off for offside injury, whatever, blah blah blah. And that's just how that we see it. That's it.
I think it's been long overdue for Bobby. Like, honestly, I think Bobby is probably second tier to Roman right now.
Hey,
on WWE.
Yeah, wait a minute. Hey, Warren, knock.
Yeah.
I was about to say something about that, bro. Like, how many times do you see Brock actually have a hell of a promo? Like, literally.
Exactly. That's another thing.
Get over on a knock, bro.
Was everything. Like, hey, we gonna move on. on Talk
In
Pro Wrestling.
Philly,
You mentioned that promo.
you get over in a
Philly,
knock joke.
Yeah, and Paul Heyman was like, "Wait a minute, I've seen everything. I think I've
Brock
seen
Lesnar
everything."
does a knock joke.
Yeah, yeah. Bobby
I
Lashley.
popped, man. That was
Knock
something different. You don't see this in Lesnar.
Mhm.
And
You don't
Lesnar's
see-
thrown to you like,
No,
bro,
you don't see
I
the
could be on a
babyface.
mic.
all. Not
Yes.
even when he was a heel like that. Well, the first 10 year wise, he was talking and shit like that. But when he came back years later, he wasn't that much of a talker. Like he was saying, it would get straight to the fucking point. He was saying, "Fuck the promo. I'm just here to get my money. Fuck you, bitch.
Mhm.
I'll see you on Sunday." And then when I see you on Sunday, you will bleed and you just might die. And
He was the attraction. He's an
Now
attraction.
there's a whole different monster.
And now looking at
He's
this
proven it, man.
information
Yeah.
because I don't know, whatever the fuck that is going on. But that shit right there is making you appreciate Brock a lot more now than what you did back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a draw, bro. He is a draw.
Trey, knock.
Who is it? Hey yo,
Why? Why?
who you guys got in the match though? Do you think-
Exactly. Oh!
who you guys?
We're
got
laughing
in the
on
match,
a knock joke. God help
know.
us.
You think Bobby
He did
Lashley
the
has a
knock-knock
chance?
joke. I was like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
I know.
Brock's trying to get me to really pay attention to this shit because only Brock
Hashtag knock episode.
If Brock's not there, I really don't think right now people will really be giving a shit about Raw right now.
I don't know, man. Bobby Lashley. I really like Bobby right
Listen,
now.
I love Bobby too, but at the same goddamn time, without Brock being there, like you said, special attraction.
It
right?
crossed for
And then now you got Brock Lesnar as a face talking shit, and then you know what I'm saying, and then he's fucking with your mind games, all type of shit. You got Paul.
We call Bobby a Brock Lesnar wannabe.
Like, no, come on now. Like, you never hear, like you just said earlier, you never hear Brock talk like that. So just seeing that, is like, I told you, like, without Brock, I think a lot of people would not give a shit about this whole title situation right now.
And he's even on the mic, even though he has Paul Heyman now. And everybody used to say Paul was his glue and stuff like that. Now he's proving to people, it's like, hey, I can do that too.
Yeah, and he's talking. He's doing everything, man. I'm loving it. I mean, the way it's going. Though,
It's gonna be a hell of a match. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a match.
It's gonna be a hell of a match, though.
But here's a key question for y'all, though. Real quick, do you think that this was kind of like
Bobby
rushed?
and Brock?
No, shut up. Was this? Do you guys think that this was rushed? Do you think that this could have been like a WrestleMania match?
Yes. This was one.
I think it should be teased in the Rumble. I thought it should be like a triple threat with him, Roman, and Bobby, and that build into the story with them.
COVID. That's what fucked it all up for all of us.
Yeah,
this like Roman said, "Hey, COVID, come get me!" Like, come on.
Everything falls into shambles. I'm like, yeah, you are right. You said
maybe you shouldn't have sit at the table that day. I don't know.
This would have been definitely good at WrestleMania for Bobby Lashley to win the Royal Rumble and stuff like that. But who knows? He probably still can win the Royal Rumble. We've seen guys.
They've done it before.
Matches. Yes,
they've done that before
on that night to enter the Royal Rumble. So I got Bobby Lashley. He's the only one that that's really popping out to me right now. Bobby Lashley winning the Royal Rumble and challenging Brock.
I think this Rumble is going to be really interesting.
He just bashed his home Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin again. Like,
they jumped him.
Business or not her business though? I'm
this
confused.
is why I blame WWE for.
Bobby's about to be a babyface.
Booking.
I guarantee you that's what's coming. Bobby is about to be a babyface.
Yikes!
Why do you think he attacking his own group? One.
No, but look though. No, but look though.
Because I look at Shelton and Cedric more as baby faces than him.
Okay. Well,
no,
I look at it as Bobby being
not as a tag team
in the
perspective.
Hurt Business as a tag team, as a heel. Also, they came out there and attacked him after he said, "Hold up, wait a minute, it's no Hurt Business." WWE is so confusing. 1 minute they together, 1 minute they not together. So after Brock Lesnar says what he says to me and mic drop it, y'all gonna come out here and attack me? Oh, no.
Maybe it's something to be for the Royal Rumble with every man for themselves type scenario. Maybe that's what they're trying to go with it. I guess that's the only thing I got for it. I mean, every man for himself in the Rumble. So, I mean, we're going into the Rumble.
Now that
I mean, that's the only thing I can come up with. I don't know.
Wait. Now that you kind of mentioned this, right? What if this is all one big plot, and then Royal Rumble time, right? Somehow Benjamin and Alexander just come out, and the Hurt Business reunite, fool us all, fuck up Rock, and took the belt off him that way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe that could be a story.
Though, but he needed help.
No. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
That would solidify him still being a heel, though.
Have to go back at him again, but he's gonna go after Roman now because that frees up that plate.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
But we don't know right now.
Yeah, we don't.
WWE, man. Now, all of a sudden they want to start fucking with your head.
Yeah. talking about fucking with your head. They've now released some more Joe once again, though. You know, I say the first time, you know, okay. The second time y'all released me, then that's definitely a slap in the face, though. You know, you bring me back. I totally forgot he was under, you know, still there in the contract. You know, because he got injured.
We did talk about that too. We did talk about that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so what's next for Joe? You guys, anything you want to see Joe do? I would love to see him go back to Impact Wrestling.
I can see that.
If he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's another thing, you know.
That's it. That's the only thing. Stay healthy.
I just don't want him to go to AEW because it's over fluctuate with talent, or he just take a step
You
back.
got too many people up there, man. Honestly, I think they're gonna lose somebody in the shuffle. With you having too many guys now, the AEW pillars are about to get vanished. And when I say pillars, I mean the originals, Jungle Boy and stuff like that. They're not going to get all that exposure that they think.
They money. They money.
Yeah,
they bring
so.
money. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking like not Jungle Boy, but most of the guys.
Would you want to get rid of them, right? Wouldn't Vince McMahon do the same shit too? Why would I get rid of them?
They need to get rid of Lucha
That brings me money.
I'm so done with that.
Week, but merchandise and TV rights and sales. What are you talking about? That makes zero fucking sense. Now, people that's not being utilized right or not being either
Sean Spears, all of them just
actually be
gone.
Poor Sean Spears, man. You go to AEW and you get even he gets further lost than he was in WWE. Like I thought he was booked more in WWE than he's booked out there now.
Oh my
like, bro, you're a cheerleader right now. You are way too damn good to be a cheerleader.
The chairman turned into a little bitch. I'm sorry, bro. Peyton Royce, get away from that man.
I don't know.
She's doing better than him.
He was supposed to be, you know, going out there or having a good run for a minute, and everything just went downhill with Sean Spears. But he will be taking on.
They got that Cody shuffle.
Yeah,
that Cody shuffle.
It seems like he's gonna be taking on CM Punk next Wednesday here in DC. You know, on Dynamite.
I do want to say something about Punk, man. Punk would sit here and talk all this shit about Ryback, but damn, all those power bombs he was taking from Wardlow. Oh my gosh!
7 Symphony power bombs.
God,
power bombs.
I'm like, damn, bro. Like,
I know damn well Punk is pissed. Like, bro, if you pick me up one more time, it's like if you pick me up one more damn time. No.
Then you power me to a table too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
look here.
The bumps ain't that bad at first. I mean, if you could take care of yourself, whatever, just because of adrenaline. But those last two, I could tell he felt every bit of it because you could just tell his cringe. He's like, "Fuck, I'm done doing this. Get me out of the ring."
Man, I was waiting for Warlord to turn around and like power slam MJF or something. Like, you ain't about to keep yelling at me at the same time, bro. Keep telling me.
Like I said before, I think Wardlow's going to be the reason why MJF loses against somebody. I think that's going to be a case.
Listen, all this really going to happen is this, right? This is the whole Triple H and Batista.
Give that man the fucking title.
Give
the man the fucking title.
That's what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. And then Warlord's going to start talking really on his own now that he's a backup guy. Now, when you tired of living in the shadow, now you're in your own lane, in your own right, you're going.
Has he ever even talked on the mic? Has he even really talked on a mic?
Not really, though. No. He talked a little bit.
Just more like vignettes.
Yeah.
So kind of like Batista, in a way.
Yes,
I think that's a good similarity.
That's why I said the whole Triple H and Batista beef that that happened. So this is it right here.
I made you. I made you.
Oh, while we on the AEW topic,
So Spears is Ric Flair.
Yeah. He sure is.
That's it. Yeah, perfect.
That makes perfect
Who's working?
sense.
See, that's a new meme. See, you fucked up, man. Now, right after this, I gotta get to work on one video.
While we on the AEW topic, last week Jade Cargill became the TBS Women's Champion. What was your guys' thoughts on the matchup against Ruby Soho?
She better have bought Ruby a good dinner.
This match should never happened.
Okay.
We might piss off somebody for this.
I know.
First of all,
I know.
Title should be on somebody. I get it. Jade is an attraction. She is way too green right now. You should have actually had her. You should have actually have done what they're doing with Hook. Do that with Jade consistently. Don't give her a title match yet, because literally let her know her craft and understand to build stuff. Now you put this title on her, you're not going to have that many matches with women, because women are not going to be able to work Jade nonstop. Because honestly, they're not going to be able to have these women type matches that they need to get people invested into the women's wrestling for AEW, honestly. Because honestly, Jade is a Goldberg right now. Attraction.
Yeah, I just thought about something too. That means
What?
you know what else is going to happen next, right? It's going to mean hopefully my baby Willow Nightingale comes into play. Please, thank you. If not,
there's not a lot of people she's going to book for. Like, honestly.
If Nyla Rose turns babyface, what does that mean for that?
I would love to see that, though. You know,
Nyla Rose versus
Jade. The only way
Jade.
that I can see this thing really having a weight of a chance, and someone else can take the belt off her, or I don't know.
I mean, she's not going to hold the belt for too long. Like, I just think she's attraction right now. I mean,
I don't know.
She brings to the table,
So
though.
what? This is the Dusty Rose theory.
So Nyla would be the only choice that would basically be able to beat her. Honestly.
I mean, because
is that the only one?
Every other woman.
What about Thunder? I thought Thunder Rosa and her had a spot.
It's not really believable.
Thunder and Britt, they're gonna go back at it later. That's for the main belt. That's the one that really fucking matters.
Right.
You're not gonna play games with Thunder Rosa like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing for the Mercedes Martinez. That just got signed. That's that's gonna come into play. And
isn't this title usually like a workman's title type scenario? And this supposed to be like a TV title?
Yes, it needs to be.
So y'all just ruined that for putting this on Jade. That's what we're basically saying.
Yes.
This is not going to be a every week title match now for the TBS title.
I mean,
you just ruined the gimmick for your title, basically.
So you guys
know we're about to piss people off for that one, but that's how we feel.
So you guys
I just felt like it was just too soon for her to win.
It's too soon. She's way too green. Way too damn green.
I said this for last week's episode, the week before it. I even said when we even made our predictions, I said no matter what, who wins this, I'm not picking Nyla because number one person just came in from being released from WWE, coming into a new company, and then you're already giving her the spring up. I felt like get her the dubs first, and then you have her and win it that way. Honorably, but take the time out to win over the fans that way and get and get the ring rust out. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, how many times have we said that every week? How many times have we said that?
In the ring, the more better.
It gets your psychology. It gets you more reps.
So
you're killing your product this way.
And then with Jade, I even said, I was like, she's still not ready. She's still green, and she nearly hurt Ruby at the dead end. At the dead end of the spot, and that's already off to a fucking bad start. So, as much as the Black delegation want to say something about this, I'm not saying,
Tony did that to cater that.
He
did that to cater it.
Have it, and she got to just work on the craft a lot more before she can even try to get a glimpse of that belt. So, I feel whoever booked this one. Book it too soon,
you fucked up.
or he was looking from a Vince Russo perspective.
Hey, Dre, you need one of those buttons to have that fan chant. You fucked up. You fucked up.
I mean, look at. I mean, we're wrestling now and how they, book these guys and ladies in these matches.
You can't please the audience every time.
Yeah, you can't please them. But the crazy thing about it is, obviously, yes, we've seen a lot of new signees from AEW or former WWE superstars and go there and shoot right to the top. I like Shin said and Blackhart said, I prefer them to work their way up, grind, maybe fall 2 steps back to take 2 steps forward and stuff like that. But I think with Jade Cargill, it's not always about what they have done. Sometimes it's like this. And I think this will kind of like hurt wrestling in a way. And it's not always about what they've done. She's green, but she probably got a lot of followers and a lot of people know her. So when you turn on the TV or you see her as TBS Champion, you know her. So that's another reason that they went with her. And yeah, she got a long way to go.
Yeah, I mean,
so
the biggest thing is though, but you're not going to have a lot of people that want to work her. If she doesn't get any safer, look at Nia Jax. Yeah. Great example. Yeah, a lot of people, I don't she wasn't on screen a lot because a lot of people didn't want to work with her.
Yeah, but the same thing with Shorty we just talking about, I just think that she's just going to be a placeholder for the time being, and she's going to work with a lot of women that is going to help her grow.
I still should have said Chris Statler should have won the whole guy.
Yes.
Period. I said
here's my thing.
I said it again. I'm sorry.
Here's how I would have booked this. I would not book Jade every week. I would book Jade every 2 weeks, every other 2 weeks or something like that. Make it mean something because you're putting a squash match together. You're not putting a classic AEW wrestling match like everybody wants to say. You're putting together a squash match. It means more that way because guess what? You go take her to those big towns, you have her wrestle no more than 4 minutes. Squash the character. Guess what? The crowd pops up. You get this ovation more. You draw that. You should have had her at least have close to 100 matches or something like that before you even thought about putting her in a title match. If she was in that tournament, maybe win the first round and then have somebody screw it for her. Like how Goldberg lost his title. They fucking tasered him to lose that title. They told a story. There was nobody that could stop Goldberg. A taser had to stop Goldberg. You should have had something like that. You're building her character. Now, one thing I learned in wrestling, the title doesn't make the wrestler. The wrestler makes the title. What are you doing for that title? Putting it on a wrestler like that. Putting it on a wrestler that has not got that much experience, that does not have that much matches. Honestly, what we call in wrestling, you're green until you have 100 matches. I don't even think Jade's had 40.
Not even. And here's another part about this too before we move forward, right? She's been at the Nightmare Factory training, right? That's the only training that she ever done that. You know what I'm saying? Now look at
shout out to them. They're a great training facility.
Yes, shout out to them. But also we looked
I've been there a couple times.
But we looked at from where they're training and whom they training and their background compared to hers. I think they all do it as one. You learn one way. I think that's the problem right there. I think if you look at the strengths and weaknesses of each person that's in your facility, and then you try to get that out. So when it comes to the negative, you try to harness it and try to tell them what not to do when it comes to them. So you're training their own skill set. So when it comes to Jay being as the fitness model and everything else, if you're gonna have to book her as a powerhouse, she needs to get a little bit bigger. Like China did. And then I thought about China for like a good few seconds. That's the perfect example.
Okay, like an old school wrestling match.
Turn it into. She needs to go into that mode, and then she will win the crowd over that way. Not the wrestling that she's doing right now, because right there, you're stealing from Beth Phoenix, and I don't appreciate that.
It sure is. Sure the fuck is.
People don't want to call her out on it. I'm like, well,
we said that. Are we the only podcast that acknowledges that?
Boom.
Mic drop.
She is stealing from Beth Phoenix.
And Beth Phoenix is coming back at the Rumble. What if she taunts that in a match in that Rumble match? Be like, I'm that bitch. I swear I'll pop on that.
See,
I will.
That match should not
See, but then
last
again,
no
they
more
need
than
to
10
come up
minutes.
with a
though.
different character because I'm that bitch. It's not really gonna last that long.
Nah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's a pay-per-view.
It's trendy, but it's only gonna be trendy for a little bit. Then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
away. That
TBS is gonna cut that cussing out pretty soon too, and then what's AEW gonna do?
I'm that chick. That's it. Done.
Yeah, I think one thing that AEW
Dude, this is a hip hop sense, man. What do you think? That's why I'm
Get that chip magnet. Get that chick on top of the arm right there. I'm that chick.
I think with the freedom and with them being TV-14, I think they overuses the middle finger and overuse the word shit a lot now because it's so freely and obviously you want to talk how you want to talk, but I think like they just doing a little bit too much now. Like so.
Yep.
You see where it goes, man.
Yep.
I don't know. They just gotta cut out the shit part. That's it. That's just too much shits. Shit this, shit that, shit this, shit their own fucking vocabulary. Are you serious? Like, is that all the curse words that you could think of? I could.
You're supposed to be a big time promotion. You're trying to be the new wrestling promotion.
Listen, I would have been
you
on
got
my
in there
promo
accustomed.
shit, like Eric Carmen from South Park. I would have went off that way. I'm like, you dog shit mother. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah.
I can only imagine your promo. I can only imagine your promos.
You dumb motherfuckers don't know what the fuck you're dealing with. My promos.
The Shredder is here.
Yeah. The only thing that I'm not gonna say is obviously the M word. I can't never say that on television. But you motherfuckers don't know shit from your own assholes. And this is what piss words smell like. Some crazy shit that I would just fucking just said to get the crowd riled up. Like, you would not want me by myself in the fucking arena with tons of people. I probably wouldn't even make it back to the backstage. Fuck that.
Don't worry, shiz. I'll walk out there with you. We'll take the tomatoes to the head back.
Like I need a fucking American Deadpool to escort me backstage.
Hey man, those are fight words.
Listen,
it's not Deadpool. I have license to that mask. It is American Prodigy.
Listen, okay.
It's a licensed character.
American Prodigy Blackheart, right? I'm gonna walk.
You said American Prodigy
Blackheart. If someone's trying to spin on me, I'm hopping over that barricade and I'm finding that dude that did, and I'm fucking him up.
Oh, we go at it.
Even fucking get me.
We'll be called the elbow droppers. Boom! Just go and start dropping elbows on people, like missiles.
Them.
Oh man, you guys!
We're coming up with ideas now. Here we go.
See, he'll have his mask on. I'll just find like the all black symbiote Spider-Man mask, and then I'm done.
That's all I was gonna say. You could just get one of those all black old school masks. We'd be set, bro. Dre could be our manager, man. Look at this. Commission's about to have a wrestling debut.
Just to cover my face, just so that they know that it's not me.
Hey. We'll have alter egos. We'll have some alter egos now. There we go.
That'll be definitely fun. Definitely fun. Any other wrestling topics you guys want to lay out there before we move on?
Oh man.
To some final thoughts.
What, Warren? Go ahead. You was about to say something.
All
right.
He sure was.
I hope I don't offend people on this, but the critiquing in wrestling shows, the critiquing when you talk about people having signs and stuff like that and stuff, that is wrestling. Now, stuff that offends people and all this, man, we got to start getting a tougher skin on some things. Like, literally, heels. You come out there, you're supposed to bring heat to the fans. If the fans are flicking their fingers at you and stuff like that, it's okay to flick off and be done with it. But don't sit there and ask somebody to be escorted out of a show and stuff like that because they upsetted you in ways and stuff like that. You're doing your job. And that I've seen numerous times, and it's just like, man, we need to go back to that old school way. Sometimes, old school ways when I'm talking about, like, that character brings an emotion out of fans. We don't get that feeling anymore. And I'm pretty sure y'all can all back me up on this. It's like, that's what we miss about wrestling. That feeling. I can only say the one feeling that I remember from wrestling right now to this day right now, for AEW-wise, it's got to be the return of CM Punk. Because I never thought that would have been something happen. And also, I want to give a shout out to Corey Grace for being cleared after 7 years, not being able to wrestle due to a neck injury. I have got something that I can relate to that.
Sidebar.
I mean,
wait. Hold on. Sidebar. Shout out to
go ahead.
Shout out to my guy Dio Savio too, where he's getting back to his shit after being out of action for 7 years as well. Now he finally made his return. So Corey can do it. My man can do it. So get that man opportunity, man. That's all I gotta say about that.
That's dope. That's dope.
Never say no. I mean, that's the only thing you can say. Never say no. But gosh, then fans, we sit here. We want wrestling to be captivated. We want feeling out of it. We want all this.
Again. Make wrestling great again. Make wrestling fun for everyone.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure everyone would back up for me when I say that. Like, we need to make it to where we all can sit here and go, you know what? I've escaped for 2 hours for what's going on in the world. This helped me advance for the day or something like that. This made my $50. This made my, if you're at an independent show, no more than $10. Like, stuff like that. I love going to more independent shows now just because I feel like I get more feeling than when I watch shit on TV.
Yeah.
Because it's like, we need to, when I'm saying this, because I remember when I wrestled a match, man, I wrestled that because I fucking loved it. I lived for what I did. Like, it kills me sometimes when I watch guys that can still go in that ring and do everything that they've done as long as they've done, and I only done it for 6 years. But I burnt myself out on it. That's why I had to take a break, body, everything, just all in one. Bring back that passion. Guys, wrestling, we need that passion back. And I'm talking about any wrestler, anybody in promotion-wise. Bring that passion back. If you bring that passion back, wrestling can be what we called great again. Wrestling can be what we all can remember and enjoy again. Because, man, I get sick and tired of watching shit on Mondays or Wednesdays, and damn sure on Fridays. You can't have a feeling to this shit. And guys, I'm telling you right now,
nowadays it's not
Rampage.
Nowadays,
I don't want to hear bullshit talking about how good that show is.
Yeah.
If you saying that shit's good, yeah, I judge. Yeah.
Nowadays, it seems though for certain people, wrestling is hard for certain people to make it believable. You know, like you said, the independent scenes is way much better, but what comes on TV is like, really? Nah, I can't buy into this though. Like, it's
just bigger production. It's like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
I'm over here saying F word a lot today. Daggone. We're over here saying we got to narrow down cussing for AEW, and we're over here cussing.
Wait, hold on a second. But the thing about this too is, as much as you hate whatever stuff that this company does, I appreciate it though. Now wrestling still being here on television or other
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We wouldn't have been able to be the people that we are today, and then our whole podcast here would never even cease to exist.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're a bunch of fans. We're a bunch of fans.
Rampage, I talk shit about Monday Night Raw all the goddamn time and NXT 2.0.
I agree with that.
The podcast as well. I mean,
I agree with you on that. Listen, Raw has not been great. I'll tell you that off the rip.
But I'll throw bones and shit like that for AEW. But when it comes to like Impact, I'm like, okay, their in-ring performances gets me more hyped up to watch them too, even though I don't watch them that often. So for me, it's a new experience. Okay, let's go. Let's see what this thing takes. I'm giving you guys a break. MLW completely stole my heart, and I'm trying to get that shit back. And the people that they are signing and bringing over there, I was like, I actually like where this is going. Let's see. It's like a little, side thing.
If they can get bigger production, they can. I honestly think they would stand out at AEW.
Like going to a club. You know what I'm saying? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. You know what time I'm gonna be at? From 8 to 10. I'm in Club SmackDown or some shit like that. I'm gonna get lost in transition, but the only one person I want to focus on is Roman. That sounds harsh, but yes. And then Rampage,
it still pops the rating.
Mixed lauded matches that it can either be 5 minutes or 5 seconds. Okay.
In my opinion, I would book Hook for Rampage shows.
Match, but you only giving me hits and misses, so I'm not really expecting it anymore.
You hear me? I would book Hook for Rampage matches to bring eyes to that product, like how we were talking about with Jade. book her every other week, I would do that for Hook because
Jade and Hook both need to be on Rampage.
On Rampage, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That would put eyes to that product,
and the women's belt should still be here on Dynamite.
Exactly. And I'm glad we're agreeing to that because that's one thing I was trying to figure out.
Man,
why we got that title.
Don't make me close on your ass. Fuck out of here. Don't you ever try to say that. Like, now we on the same page. Otherwise, we won't even be here.
You said close on?
You asshole. Like, yo, I'm going to just give you a nice close.
You forget what the... Yeah. Let me stop cussing. Man. I about shot a promo on your ass.
I'm going to close on your ass to hell. 1, 2, 3 on some JBL shit and walk away.
I always kicked out at too, bub.
He gonna toss you over the
9999999.
He gonna toss you over the top ropes, Warren, man. You keep fucking around, man.
Yeah, I be jumping.
Hey, I'm gonna pin your ass with a schoolboy. Keep it up.
And then I'm trying to roll your ass over and then grab you by the tights. All this shit can up. And you skateboard with my victory. Asshole. That's why I'm smarter than you. And then you'd be like, what the fuck? Like, he grabbed my pants. Hey, man, I didn't see it. Blame the ref. Don't blame me.
Oh, man.
You know that
There we go.
story. You know the whole schoolboy ending reverse roll.
Everybody on this episode know who would win. Just know that. Just know who would win.
Okay, then whatever.
All right. Everybody, for everyone, leave a comment. If you know who will win, leave a comment down below, man.
Check my resume.
I don't give a fuck about your resume, man. My resume up here says something the fuck different.
You on Jade Cargill level.
And then
I'm up here.
Like, bro. Like, bro, you don't want these hands.
Where's my match?
Braun Strowman shit with you.
Oh,
you don't
man.
want these
Had some Braun Strowman.
You don't want these hands. You can get these hands. I don't have to wrestle you, but you can get these hands, and then you will get folded. And then that's all the fight thing that I need. And then pin your ass right there. 1, 2, 3.
Hey.
Okay. And you guys, man, are awesome, man. For real. All right, but you guys, man, we're gonna move on the podcast, man, as we just having fun, man. We got final thoughts, man. We're gonna talk about some football. We got the NFL playoffs.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 second.
Okay.
We're not gonna talk about this whole MLW suing WWE now?
That's what I was about to say. Let's go to that first. Let's go to that first.
Yes,
I thought that we were gonna get that out the way.
Okay, yes, please, let's get it out of the way first.
So
yes.
MLW is now suing WWE for antitrust lawsuit has been persuaded from MLW to WWE because of their downfall deal with Vice. For Vice and Tubi, how the two came up to be and monopolizing the competition. So basically, what WCW tried to do in 1995 or 6, I think it was, try to do the same thing to them, but they end up getting a settlement out of it. But this time around, look who's running MLW. And look who's running WWE. And look at the fucking lawyer that they can still have after 35 fucking years. And he's still alive. Mr. McDermott is not going to let that shit slide. So
I think that was a Nick Khan move, honestly.
What is about to happen, ladies and gentlemen, but start praying for MLW, man. And if the only reason why I'm saying is because I believe they had to go after Jacob Fatu or Alex Hammerstone, even though he just resigned, but still.
Okay.
But those are the two main stars right now. Wait. But those are the two main stars, right? If you had the Jacob Fatu, Contra is dead. Period. Like, that whole stable is dead in the water. Alex Hammerstone is the world heavyweight champion. If you take him away, your whole entire top tier flops and fails. But if you grab both of them, that's game over.
Okay, so just so I'm understanding this right, are you saying that WWE is trying to go after MLW talent? That's why MLW is suing them?
I've heard a rumor about it.
Okay.
That the 2B deal not falling through for them because
saying everything, but I've heard a rumor.
Network, and then obviously WWE has a hand with Fox because of SmackDown, and they don't want them on that because they was trying to go after 2B TV. And one other streaming site too, and then on top of that, monopolizing other companies as well. So
that was Flex. That was Flex TV.
If they get Jacob Fatu, that's a wrap right there. I mean, and I know WWE got their eye on Jacob Fatu.
Hammerstone tried out 2 years ago. I do know that he tried out for WWE. I think he turned it down. I'm not totally sure.
But it's just the theory that. But WWE has been doing this because they bought Evolve. They bought out some other independent companies from other places and put it under their umbrella. Doing the same thing to MLW, and then noticing that, and then you have a previous history with them trying to kibosh your plans. That's fucked up, G. Vince McMahon knew what the fuck that he was doing, but he got all the money in the world to stall out in court.
The major leagues. What does the major leagues always do? They always steal from the minor leagues.
That's crazy.
So is AEW?
That's how everything's been went.
Wait. So is AEW a major league or a minor league?
Honestly, AEW is still a minor league to me.
So why haven't they stole from them?
I mean, they don't have that much. MLW's been out for so long, though.
I know that,
but you gotta think how long has MLW been out, though?
They've been out.
They've been out way longer than AEW.
Yeah, they've been out for at least a good almost 10 years. Almost 10.
That's what I'm saying. So longevity-wise, Vince probably. I mean, honestly, I don't even think he sees AEW as competition.
Bullshit.
Honestly, I just don't.
Bullshit.
I don't.
Bullshit.
Not fully. I don't think he's literally like, I don't want to look at AEW every time.
They just had their eye on Warlow's ass. What are you saying? They got their eye on MJF and whenever his contract expires. You know they're paying the fucking attention. They're just throwing you a curveball to go that way. How stupid is that?
I tell you right now, MJF's going to go to WWE. MJF is about to go to WWE. I'm saying that now.
He'll be paid top dollar to go, but his whole promos and shit. Oh my god, no. I can't see him giving a promo right by someone else that he's gonna be looking at.
I think they're gonna let him. I think they're gonna let him have his promo. They're gonna let him have his promo.
I don't think so.
He won't be able to cuss a lot, but I think he'll have his promo.
That's the point. You can't tell. Okay, but you can't tell someone like that to get back on the leash. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
It's not really necessary. At least you have so many sponsors. Like WWE is covered by how many people?
Every single fucking time, anyone that ever went to WWE, they always have someone talking for you. Why can't you talk for your own goddamn self? Because they don't fucking trust you to do it. They want you to do it their way. That's what they have writers for. I don't need a fucking writer from some second knockoff college to write for me to write the how the fuck I should be saying my own sentences. No, you fool son of a bitch. How about you follow me around for a fucking day to learn how the fuck
One of them was from Hartford, man. I meant Harvard. One of them went to Harvard.
What's that supposed to do? You can't talk for me and you say and say, okay, this is how I think Boston people should talk. Excuse me, I would have punched them dead in the fucking face. Get out of here. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here.
They very interested in him though, but with MJF, I think a lot of things would just get cut down with him. As far as definitely his promos though, like his wrestling is not.
He would still be
not even that great. It's his promos that really carry him though. And WWE is PG, and honestly,
that chicken shit heel, man.
And he does what he does, and even for the kids though, even he's still a heel in front of that it wouldn't go down.
And then on top of that, right? Now, what Dre just reminded me of was Eric Bischoff signing away WWE talent back in the day, right? Mm-hmm. And then what had happened was when that happened, they only bought out. Oh, wait. Excuse me, wrong scenario. When WCW was buying out ECW talent and bringing them.
Yeah, I was about to say that's when they bought ECW talent.
WWE even came into the picture and they started stacking their own talent. They started doing that shit first, right? When they see someone that good, they're like, okay, no, we need them here. And then they're paying whatever the fuck that it takes just to jump ship. Break it, whatever contract, and then that's it. It's not like that anymore. WWE, it's not going to have this and be like, okay, we'll buy out your next 2 years and we'll pay you on top of this shit. There's no way. No way. They're going to have to wait, sit patiently, and if Vince McMahon is still around, he just might.
Yeah.
I think it's all Nick Khan's about to own this.
My God, Nick Khan is going to sell this shit to Disney, and then it's going to be game over from there. I'm telling you. Disney is going to be the top people to buy.
You're going to see Roman versus Homer Simpson.
Don't be embarrassing. Don't be embarrassing my sisters like that. Oh.
Bro, I swear, what's that old show they used to have on MTV? Oh, Celebrity Deathmatch. It's going. I swear if they get like that, I'm throwing everything away. Everything of wrestling away.
Oh man,
I will be done.
I can't even picture
I
it.
salute you for standing for what y'all believe in, but if this is gonna be bleeding out of legal fees, game over. Now, if you get other companies to come in and and vouch on that as well,
think
that'll be the only way that you're gonna be able to win this.
honestly, I think WWE is doing this now because they see the fans want wrestling. They want newer products. They want newer things. They're seeing what Impact's doing. They're seeing what New Japan's doing. They're seeing what guys from Ring of Honor were doing for so long. Now they're wanting the name recognized for their product. They're going, oh, they want the fans to realize, oh, WWE is the one that brought these forbidden doors and stuff like that now. I think that's what they're going with now. And
that's not a forbidden door if you think about it. That's more of a domesticated door. Because you're only within that one country.
Yeah,
you're not going to be able to
exactly. Yeah,
Japan and shit like that. You're not going to be looking into the UK or Germany.
Not the way it is right now. Not the way the world's traveling right now. No.
Like, no, like, you ain't going to be that. You're not going to be on no Aaron Buffett type shit. Fuck out of here. No.
Now, if COVID wouldn't happen, I think everything would be separated again.
This whole thing wouldn't even cease to fucking exist.
That's what I'm saying. COVID, if it never happened, everyone would still have the WWE guys. There probably wouldn't have been that fucking much more releases, honestly. I think that's what really hit them more is because no fans in the stand shows, bro, you're not going to make that much money. Like, Fox is not going to pay you an ass load of money doing just basically skits that they can watch off of shows.
Wait, but then again, Peacock did, so what the hell but then again, Peacock did, so what the hell does that mean?
Well, Peacock's still just trying to build themselves up, right? Like, they're still very new, right? So they were going to take whatever chance they could get because you weren't giving normal TV shows.
Coming to bring a majority of the subscribers, and which that's actually been true. Majority of the subscribers have only subscribed to Peacock only for WWE because why?
Yeah, absolutely. You ain't watching that. All right, you ain't watching that Saved by the Bell reboot bullshit. That's for damn sure. You not watching that shit. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
That's better than been left alone. That's been better than left alone. Gosh, that was miserable.
MLW, you better leave them boys alone.
They gonna lose.
Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
Leave them boys alone.
You not wanna take it. Your ass is gonna get it.
Ooh.
You gonna get that WWE lawsuit.
ML don't want none. They don't want none. MLW don't want none. For real.
AJ Styles' a song going through that one.
All right, man. That's crazy. That's crazy to see where that goes in the coming weeks. Probably not too far. All right, but like we were saying, we're gonna move on to some football. How you guys excited for the playoffs this weekend? Anything, predictions or anything?
Well, since this team's not even involved in this, so
Jacksonville got their last good win.
We took the Colts with us. We took them out. I'm pretty sure Pittsburgh was the Jags fan for a day.
Oh man, I was thinking about you when they was having that win over the Colts. Man, I was like, wow. I know my boy Warren Marlowe must be happy right now. I mean,
that's how they got
eliminated
from the
Bowl.
playoffs.
My Ravens is no longer in the playoffs.
That added the insult to injury on top of that shit. But
oh yeah, that's right. Steelers had to beat y'all to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, they had to beat the
Ravens. No, Dre.
See, now I had that.
I think Mac is going to do it, man.
I had that backup QB from Baltimore in my lineup, and at first he was failing me, and then
Utley?
and then he ended up getting out the hole, but he only got me like 6 points, and then when it went to overtime, I was like, keep my fingers crossed. I'm like, yo, just play a good 50 minutes, and he still only gave me 6 points, but it was a good game nonetheless. Big Ben's about to retire, man. So he had to go out with a big bang if he wins against the Chiefs and goes on and somehow I don't know how, in a way.
That's gonna be a hell of a game, though. That's gonna be a fight right there. The
That would
Chiefs
be a
and
good
the
Cinderella
Steelers.
run. Like, yo, we went this far, went to the Super Bowl. Whoever the hell that we do face, and potentially win. And Big Ben just announces that, yo, he's done. He's retired. That's a good way.
He said that last year too, though. He said that last year. I think his body can't handle it much more, though.
Nah, I think this year, I think the writing is on the wall. He's done. Like, yeah. Like, mentally,
I'm curious who's going to be the backup, though. I'm curious who's going to be that new quarterback.
Well, what do you mean? What about
for the Steelers?
Randolph kid?
I don't know. I think they're going to go for somebody in the draft. I think they might go for.
I don't know. But your team needs some offense, though. Anyway.
They do. They do. Big Ben's been taking hits after hits. As far as my Patriots and
Bills is concerned, I'm scared shitless for that matchup because I don't want to say I don't trust Mac Jones, but Josh Allen's been playing fucking phenomenal this fucking season. And
I told you that was going to be that was going to be that moment.
That offense is coming to play, but I had to blame the Raiders the last week because if they would have lost, we would not be facing them. We would be facing I forgot the other team.
Fuck, the Raiders weren't even supposed to win.
Hey, I was laughing at that one too. I was like, yes.
That was a home game too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I respect it.
That shit was in Vegas. Like, bro, they were like bragging about it. Like, shit, the Raiders are beating the tar out of this team. Like, what the? Like, the Raiders? Yep, the Raiders going to the playoffs. I was like, oh my gosh.
Raiders going to the playoffs.
Raider Nation. They change their location and go to playoffs.
But for the NFC though, oh my god, it's gonna be the Packers versus the Bucks with the first round. So I'm not gonna be anticipating to seeing the NFC Championship now, depending on who the hell it really is. If it's Jimmy G and San Fran against Tom Brady, I wouldn't mind seeing that matchup. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
We'll take that one.
I have no
that
trust
would be
in
a
that.
slaughter.
I have no trust in the Cowboys. I absolutely no trust. I have no trust.
Say that again. Say that again too. Everybody in the world.
I have no trust in the Cowboys.
The NFL cancer of football. Cowboys.
The Rams, however, with Matt Stafford
they looking good
as their QB, they look good.
That defense is what's getting them. That defense is what's getting them, bro.
Going further than expected, and then it's either gonna be the Bucks or Green Bay going against them for the NFC Championship.
I still want to go for what we said before. I want to see Mac Jones versus Tom Brady. I think that would be a pretty damn good, interesting one. The only thing is Green Bay,
the Bills either between
they looking good too. They looking good. What Booker T says, good.
Good.
Tennessee.
And Derek is back. My boy's coming back from an injured foot, man. Shout out to him on that. Like,
yeah, right.
I didn't think he was going to do it.
Listen, they shouldn't do that, but okay, whatever.
I've said my piece about it, but it's playoffs.
Without him, got them there. They should be like, take the necessary steps whenever that we feel
they won't have to rely on him nonstop. They won't have to rely on him as much as they have done.
He's been your rush. He's been your leading running back last year. There's no fucking way that you're gonna try to get him back in the playoffs when it matters. Are you really gonna tell me that you trust Tannehill to really get you far again?
How many times have I said I don't trust Tannehill? I said that every episode when I talk about the Titans.
Matter from a certain light, you kind of do look like him.
Because I shave. Because I shaved. I get Drew Brees, Kurt Warner, and I always get JJ Redick all the time.
You might not get Drew Brees, but you definitely get a JJ Redick maybe. What was the second?
And Kurt Heinrich. I get Kurt Heinrich a lot.
Kurt Warner.
No. Which one is it? The one that used to play for the Bulls. Fuck, I can't remember his name.
Coaches.
Not Steve Kerr, but it's the other one.
Coaches. Paxson. Paxson.
I've gotten that one before. I have gotten Paxson. Damn, I can't remember his fucking name. It's one of the really good ones too. Whatever. Alright. I can't even fucking remember.
Can't think of
one of my favorite ones.
That's right.
What'd you say?
I said cold joke. Kojo. I forgot.
Oh my god.
He's a power forward.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Man, NBA right now. Ugh. But back to the NFL. I mean, I still see Green Bay being the powerhouse unless if COVID beats them. I still see them winning this whole thing. Aaron Rodgers.
This should have been a motherfucking NFC Championship match. Round 2.
Yes.
Brady versus Aaron.
Yes.
That's it. But apparently,
Yes.
NFL.
You ain't getting that. We ain't getting that.
Yeah,
They said not today.
First round. Yeah, we get that.
Not today. You get that first thing. We gonna make sure that unbelievable game is done.
I mean, this is like
done.
AEW all over again. This is AEW all over again. They give us the best shit first. Why?
AEW booking to
AEW
the end.
booking in the NFL. That's trash. Roger Goodell watches AEW.
Crazy.
He's like, you know what? Nah, I need the refs to call off this match. I need them to lose so they can go on to face them. Boom, 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 boom. All coordinated shit. Bullshit. Why the fuck did we got to face the Bills again? This is the third time in weeks.
NFL AEW.
Come on, now. This is bullshit.
That's the NFL for you. Hey, yo, you guys, man, this has been an amazing show
AEW's NFL
of Talk Pro Wrestling. Yo, this week here.
Don't end no draw.
I hope you guys enjoyed the football.
But what if it did? Then what? But what if it did?
Oh my gosh.
Ended up in a tie too. So that's bullshit.
We are not doing no what if for that. Absolutely not.
No, it actually happened too.
Oh my gosh. If they end a game in a draw, I will.
I
Oh my
would have
lord.
walked away.
I would have did the same thing.
It's not worth it.
We about to wrap it up here on Talk Pro Wrestling. Blackheart and Warren Marlowe, tell everyone what's new, where they can catch you guys at, and where they can follow you at, man, before we wrap it up and go.
Go Shiz.
Yo, you go, man. I gotta take a breather for a couple seconds because
All right, man. I know everybody got their hands ready to go click that subscribe button, man. All right. Check out Buzzing with Marlo on your Facebook. I mean, my episodes every Friday. I post once a week, every Friday at 5 p.m. You can find the episode on Facebook Live on the real Buzzing with Marlo page. Yes, that 5 right there. To find that on there. I'm on Twitch now at Buzzing with Marlo. I'm on Twitter, of course, the Buzzing with Marlo page. Instagram, blah, blah, blah. We're on YouTube Live. I mean, wherever you get your podcast, I can't name every single one of them. I literally tell people all the time. I know iHeartRadio, Spotify, Anchor, and maybe Speaker. And that's basically the only ones I really know. Like, point blank. But, yeah, check out Buzzing with Marlo. Also, Bonfire. Get you a Buzzing with Marlo shirt. And I love that one that Shiz got, his newer one. I'm definitely going to have to cop it. I'm going to actually put, I won that award on it too. You know?
You won that.
2 shits in the toilet seat champion right here, guys.
2 shits in the toilet seat flush. See, you already got the name wrong. Okay, sit down, Coho. Okay. All right, folks.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. All right, folks. You know who it is. It's your boy Blackheart. Head on to here off the Top Rope Podcast. Yes, it sounds like an old retro, actually, an old retro, little recording, but it's the real me.
NW.
Yeah, season 5. We back tomorrow, 11 p.m. right after the AEW Rampage. We got a stack show. We're back doing the last week of wrestling, man, but we're gonna be live with it through StreamYard and Facebook groups. So just in case you're not able to make it to your YouTubes, you can make it on your Facebooks. So stay tuned for what we got in store. Introduce the new member to the pod. And get back to this greediness, man. I'm looking forward to this season, to what we got in store. And Debbie cop the merchandise, bonfire.com/store/off the top rope podcast. I'll make the announcement tomorrow as far as the 4 designs is fucking concerned, but one piece of shit down here, we gave one away. I'm not going to listen to that. But follow us on
He gonna tell Dre, edit that part.
follow us on YouTube.
You fuck it up.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell to stay up to date with all the content that we do provide. Still working on the game show. Please bear with me, folks. I got a lot of stuff going on. You can listen to the podcast on Anchor, Google, Radio Public Podcast, Breaking Podcast, Spotify, Podbean, Audio as well, .io, Pocket Cast, Castbox, and I forgot what the last one, Stitcher. That's all that I really got for you today. And also, get the slides too, DECO slides.com. And also our secondary store, teesprings.com. All the big merchandise, including beast towels, pillows, cups, all that good shit, and women's leggings as well, and sweatpants. We everywhere, folks. We everywhere, folks.
Oh man.
Oh, and
man.
I gotta get myself a custom made OTTR backpack. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Got a lot of stuff going on, man. You guys,
He's packing.
all the links will be down below
In
for
more
everyone
ways
who's
than
watching
one.
on YouTube. Okay. All right. For everyone, don't forget to follow the 1130 Podcast on all social media platforms at the 1130 Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, and like the 1130 Podcast on Facebook. It's been another great one, you guys. The Commission Talks will return next week on Off the Top Ropes Podcast, you guys. So make sure
On his show.
It's
And
gonna
my
be
dashboard
live,
is
man.
gonna be fucking serious, man. You're gonna be like, oh shit, he made over the place. Yeah, you
Yes.
did right, I did.
Yes, and the week after, man, we're gonna be on Bobby Warren Marlowe and back here on Talk Pro Wrestling, you guys, man. So go check them out, go watch them, subscribe, like,
Season
follow,
5
do all that
tomorrow,
great
baby.
stuff. For real. Yo, it's your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels. And for my guys Blackhart and Warren Marlowe, man, we out, man.
Bye tomorrow. 11 p.m.
Cut it off.